Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to talk about how to settle your spiritual husband or your spiritual wife. How to settle them completely and the proper time to do it. This spiritual husband or spiritual wife is something that has caused so many harm in the society. In so many people's marriages, it has delayed your destiny. It has turned your life around for bad. Some of you will go ahead and accuse innocent people of being responsible of the predicament you're going through without knowing that spiritual husband and spiritual wife can actually make life miserable for you. Most of you that is rooted in spiritualism will understand the gravity and the damages spiritual husband and spiritual wife can cause in somebody's life. There are a lot of divorce cases every day. You will see people that are married just this Easter, that is, I think, less than a month or 2 months. I have had people complaining of threatening to divorce their partner. Just marriage of barely 2 months. You will keep asking, why is this so? Why did our forefathers live with their spouse 80 years, 70 years, even till they die, they're still living happily with their spouse? Because they know all these things. Once they marry their wives, they will go and do the needful, and the wife, everything will be okay. But many people, when you are told to do that, you think it's fetish. It's not. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to God what belongs to God. Many pastors will not tell you this because they don't want to lose you as their member. They don't want you to term them fetish. But I'm here today telling you that there is something they call spiritual husband. Some churches, they will tell you have spiritual husband, but you undergo deliverance. Yes, the deliverance may work, but what the deliverance will do is to push that spiritual husband away, but things will not still get well for you. It will push it away. You start seeing it in your dream. It will start oppressing you, but things will still remain the same. And that is why sometimes you start running from one church to another, and when you go, they will still tell you that they still see you having spiritual husband or spiritual wife. Sometimes you go and settle it in the normal way, which I'm here to talk about, but it will still be there. The reason is because you just settle it once and leave. No, it's not the proper thing. That is why I am here today to talk about the proper way of doing it and who is supposed to do it for you. It's not every spiritualist that does water settlement. In as much as everybody is not doing it, no, it's not every spiritualist that does water settlement. There are people that is not in good relationship with water, so going to the water to do any sacrifice is not acceptable. It will not go, no matter how strong the spiritualist is. That work will not be accepted. That is a secret I'm revealing to all of you as my family. Now, most of you will tell me, is this not fetish? It's not. But you drink water when you're praying. When you're, as a Christian, you are being baptized with water. On your baptism day, you're being baptized with water. Some churches even go to the water for baptism, to the river for baptism. So if you feel it's fetish, why going to the river for your own baptism? These are the things you should ask yourself. Some churches will tell you to go for deliverance for 21 days, and you will go and you tell me that you've gone to your church, your pastor prayed for you for 20. I say, okay, why are you coming back to me since your pastor have prayed to you or prayed for you? So the proper thing to do is settle it, and it's not something you will do. Some of you will tell me, is it once I will do it? It's not something you will do once, depending on your level of spiritualism. Especially people with spiritual calling, you don't do your own once. Like my own once in a, I just go anytime I feel like. I'll just go and appreciate them. I'm not going there because I'm fetish or whatever. You don't go to church more than me. You don't know God more than me. Because I know my roots, and I know that there is power in the waters. There is power in the four elements, depending on your connection with them. So somebody with spiritual spouse, a spiritualist must take you to the water or do it for you with your name or your picture. You must not go to the water. Personally, I use picture and name for my own. I do my own spiritual water settlement. Because some people, when you tell them to enter the water and pray, they will start making noise. I cannot go. No, 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 I don't want that. I will just quietly go there, do my thing with your name and go away. So some of them that maybe you want to go, look for people that take people to the river and go and do it with them. So when you go, there are certain things you need to buy. When you buy that, that is why some people charges a lot for that work. It's not an easy work. It's not. When you go to the river, things you buy to go there, and it's not something you will do on your own. Somebody, a spiritualist, must do it for you. Some of you will come to me, I should write them, give them the list, let them go and do it by themselves. I don't do that. I won't even answer you. I will just ignore you because you're talking, you're not, you don't know what you're saying. So a spiritualist must take you there. And there are certain things you need to avoid as a spiritualist before going to water settlements. So as some people that are spiritually inclined, you know those things, those rules. As a spiritual person, you don't need to do it before going to. Number one, you don't need to have sex before going to the river. At least 3 days to that day or 2 days to that day. You don't need to meet with your partner. No matter what, you don't go to the river when you're menstruating as a woman. So when you go to the river, you do it for the person at least every 3 months, every 6 months, or twice in a year. You go and settle the water people. Everything will be going well for you. I don't want to start calling names of states. There are some people in this Nigeria, they are rooted in those things and they are doing well in the southeast. They are one of the richest because they know the powers, they know how to settle their spiritual spouse. Even some of them told me that once they give birth to them, the people that their parents are spiritually gifted, they will go and start doing it for them as a child. So if you know all these things, your children will not go through what you've gone through in life. So when I tell you have spiritual husband and spiritual wife, don't feel it's something evil. It's not. If it's evil, I will not come here and talk about it. I won't even involve myself in it. Because I know most of you are struggling today because of it. You even go ahead and accuse innocent people of being responsible for your predicament without knowing that your spiritual husband and your spiritual wife can cause so many harm in your life. They can make your marriage not to work. They can make your business not to work. And some of you may be doing well as a young one. Immediately you marry, your business, everything will collapse. You will term your wife a witch. No, your spiritual spouse or spiritual wife is jealous that you've gotten another woman that you'll be sleeping with. At times, your wife will be a barren. She'll be unable to give birth to children because of her spiritual husband or because of your own spiritual wife. I'm not sure what you mean. Because of your own spiritual wife, it causes a whole lot of things. Sometimes you give birth to abnormal children because of spiritual husband and spiritual wife. So please, if you've gone for any consultation, any reading, and you are told you have a spiritual husband, you have a spiritual wife, go ahead and do it. And by the grace of God, do it. Start praying. God will open your ways. Maybe every 3 months, depending on how buoyant you are, or every 6 months, go back and settle them. You'll be fine. Don't say I've done it 10 times, it's still the same. No, you're not doing the proper thing. Once most of you do it, you go and start living your back to your normal duty. That is the time for you to pray and start communicating with your creator to open your ways. It's not the time for you to start clubbing, to start misbehaving because you feel that you have settled spiritual husband. No, that is the time you have to start praying that whatever you have spent in doing that God will replenish it for you. God will bless you and open your ways. And by the time you do this, you will see how things will change for good for you. So try this assignment. Try just listen to this, meditate in it, and do the proper thing. And by the special grace of God, you'll be completely free from spiritual husband and spiritual wife. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye-bye.